Hi there. Just Jim here, the father of Fantasy for the Ages, the show where I and my son Zach talk about fantasy, science fiction, and other nerdy things that we like to talk about. You won't see Zach around here today, but check our channel out. There's plenty of other episodes where Zach and I are together. This is a Just Jim episode where I'm here to talk to you about the difference between why we read things versus what actually makes a book a great book, because those are very different things. If you enjoy what I have to say here today, please let me know. Click that little like button down there. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we invite you to do so. There's a place to leave comments here on YouTube, and if you want to say something about what I shared, please do. I'll respond. And down in the show notes, find all the other ways that you can get in touch with Zach and I, social media, our Discord server. We even have an email address. Feel free to send us an email. So, when I think of my experience with books, what I like to read versus what are considered the best books, I'm reminded of the Academy Awards for movies. 9 times out of 10, I won't particularly enjoy the movies that win Best Picture. I may appreciate them as great movies, but not truly enjoy them and certainly not want to watch them again and again, if at all. Heck, here's the only Best Picture winner since 1970 that I've been interested in enough to watch more than once. The Godfather, The Godfather Part 2, Rocky, The Silence of the Lambs, oh, I definitely like that one, Schindler's List, very moving movie, Braveheart, freedom! Titanic, I've watched an embarrassing number of times. Gladiator, that's my kind of movie. And The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Ah, that is so epic. And that's the last one, which was 20 years ago. Just 9 films over 50 years that I just covered. There are a few others in there that were really good, but once was enough for me, including Platoon, Rain Man, Driving Miss Daisy, Dances with Wolves, and Unforgiven. Hopefully, I'm triggering some memories for you of some really great movies that you also enjoyed. But after that, it only gets worse. Of the 20 films that have won Best Picture since The Return of the King, I've only even chosen to watch 2 of them, Birdman and Argo. And Birdman? Oh, that was a mistake. Not that there aren't great films that I've enjoyed that haven't been nominated. They just never seem to win anymore. Over that 20-year span, where I haven't really loved any of the Best Picture winners, some amazing movies did get the Best Picture nod, the nomination, but no joy. These would include Avatar, District 9, Inception, Django Unchained, that is a graphic movie, Gravity, The Martian, oh, what an excellent adaptation, Black Panther, Dune Part 1, which really the jury's still out on, and Top Gun Maverick, which no way it should have won. I don't even know why I got nominated, but I did enjoy the movie. Now, this aligns with books really well, in my thinking. We love to read for our reasons, and that often has very little to do with what technically is excellent in a novel. I don't think most of us read for the excellent prose, but good prose may help you get lost in the story better. Thank you, Patrick Rothfuss, for example. We don't need books that have won awards. Brandon Sanderson has put out a ton of high quality fantasy novels, yet he's won only a few of the highest book honors. Simply put, most of us love literature, and especially fantasy, science fiction, and even horror, for reasons that have little to do with the excellence of the literature. Here's what I think the real reasons are. We read for an escape from reality, We want to lose ourselves for a while in a different experience, a different world, a different place, and let our own issues, stresses, even just normalcy fade away for a little while. Second, we read for a vicarious experience. We want to be in someone else's shoes and be in places, situations, and things that we aren't going to do. We're literally not going to be in a sword and sorcery experience. We're not going to go to another planet. We're not going to deal with zombies. We hope. But we get to experience that through reading someone else's story. Third, we read for the emotional connection. Books move us. We feel joy, sadness, tension, terror, just from the written page or listening to it by Audible. But we get all caught up in the rise and fall of our own emotions is part of what we read for. The final thing I'll say is simply we read for the sheer entertainment of it. I love books. I love a good story. I saw a meme recently that books are like TV for the mind. Okay, you don't need a screen. You can see a much bigger and more amazing picture from the written word. And that's so entertaining. Books that deliver us in some or all of these ways transport us for a time, allowing us to focus on things beyond our normal everyday life. Whether your life is a little rough right now or whether things are going great, that doesn't matter. These things just pour into our lives for a little while and they make everything a little bit better. For those of you who are authors that keep doing that to me, to all of us, thank you. We do appreciate you. Even if you're terrifying us with horror or shocking us with grimdark, you're still providing entertainment and an escape. And we applaud you. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.